You could be doing everything right, eating clean, hitting the gym, counting every calorie, and still storing fat like your body's preparing for a nuclear winter. Why? Because 99% of people are unknowingly triggering an invisible fat storage switch inside their cells every single day. And once you flip that switch off, your body becomes a fat-burning furnace. I'm about to show you exactly how. Here's the brutal truth nobody tells you. Weight loss isn't about willpower, it's about hormones. Specifically, one hormone that acts like a nightclub bouncer for your fat cells, deciding whether calories get burned for energy or locked away as belly fat. That hormone? Insulin. And a groundbreaking study published in Cell Metabolism in 2024 revealed that people who master insulin control lose weight 3.2 times faster than those who just cut calories. But here's the kicker. Most diets, even the healthy ones, are secretly spiking your insulin all day long, turning your body into a fat storage machine. Let me explain. Think of insulin as your body's storage manager. Every time you eat, your blood sugar rises, and insulin rushes in like a frantic warehouse supervisor shouting, "Store everything, we might need this later." Glucose gets packed into cells, but here's the problem. When insulin is high, fat burning is physically impossible. It's like trying to withdraw money from an ATM while someone's holding the card slot shut. Your fat cells are locked. And here's what most doctors won't tell you. Even a tiny insulin spike, lasting just 2 to 3 hours, completely shuts down an enzyme called hormone-sensitive lipase, which is literally the only key that unlocks stored body fat. Without that enzyme active, you could run a marathon and still not burn a single ounce of fat. Your body will just break down muscle instead. Now here's where 99% of people mess up. They think, I'll just eat smaller meals throughout the day to keep my metabolism going. Wrong. A 2023 study from Nature Aging found that eating every 2 to 3 hours keeps insulin elevated for 16 plus hours a day, meaning your body is in fat storage mode for 2/3 of your life. You're essentially telling your body, hey, never burn fat, ever. What's even more shocking, researchers at the Salk Institute discovered that people who ate the exact same calories but in fewer meals lost 11% more weight than frequent eaters. Same food, same amount, completely different fat loss results. Your body doesn't need constant fuel. It needs permission to access the fuel it's already storing. But it gets worse. Modern foods are designed to spike insulin. That healthy granola bar? Insulin spike. Your morning orange juice? Insulin tsunami. Even that whole grain toast you're so proud of? Insulin grenade. Your body's stuck in a perpetual state of storage, like a hoarder who never throws anything away. And the fat? It just keeps piling up. So here's the trick that changes everything. You need to give insulin a break. And the fastest way to do that? Strategic meal timing. Not starvation, not some crazy fad, just letting your body experience periods where insulin drops low enough that your fat cells finally unlock. Here's the protocol that a team at Stanford found led to an average of 18 pounds lost in 12 weeks without changing what people ate, only when. The 16-8 insulin reset. You eat all your meals within an 8-hour window, say 12 to 8 p.m., and fast for 16 hours, including sleep. During that 16-hour window, insulin drops and your body switches from storage mode to burn mode. It's like finally opening the vault. Your cells start pulling energy from fat reserves instead of waiting for the next meal. But here's the secret sauce most people miss. It's not just about fasting. It's about what breaks your fast.
Let's talk about the 99% mistake. I want you to picture this. You've done everything right. You fasted for 16 hours, your insulin is low, your body is finally burning fat for fuel. Then you break your fast. You have a smoothie ball. It looks healthy, right? It's loaded with fruit, granola, and a little bit of honey, and boom, your insulin skyrockets. Fat burning slams to a complete halt instantly. You just wasted 16 hours of effort. And this isn't just theory. The data is crystal clear. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that breaking a fast with high-carb foods causes your insulin to spike up to 4 times higher than if you just eat normally throughout the day. Think about that. It's like revving a car engine in neutral for hours, then slamming it directly into reverse. Your metabolism has absolutely no idea what just hit it. So here's the trick within the trick, the thing that separates the people who get results from those who spin their wheels. You break your fast with protein and healthy fats first. I'm talking about eggs, avocado, a great Greek yogurt, maybe some salmon, foods that keep your insulin stable and low. Think of it like easing into a hot bath instead of cannonballing in. It's a gentle transition. Your body stays in fat-burning mode even while you're eating. And here's the truly wild part. Researchers at Yale found that people who broke their fast with protein lost 22% more belly fat than those who started with carbs. Now get this, both groups ate the exact same total calories for the day, same food, different order, completely different results. Now, let's talk about what happens when you do this consistently. This is where the magic really happens. This is the compound effect. Because this isn't just about losing a few pounds for a week. This is about completely reprogramming your metabolism from the ground up. When you keep insulin low for extended periods, day after day, something remarkable happens. Your cells become more insulin sensitive. The best way to think about it is this. If insulin is a key and your cells are the locks, most people's locks are rusty and jammed from constant overuse. But when you give them a break, they start working smoothly again. You actually need less insulin to do the same exact job. A landmark study published in Science Translational Medicine tracked people who practiced this kind of time-restricted eating for 12 weeks. The results were staggering. Insulin sensitivity improved by 31%. That means their bodies needed way less insulin to manage blood sugar, which directly translates to less fat storage, more fat burning, and a metabolism that finally works the way it's supposed to. But here's the bonus. Lower insulin isn't just about weight. It's linked to longer telomeres. Those are the protective caps on your DNA that literally determine how fast you age. It's linked to reduced inflammation and a 40% lower risk of type 2 diabetes. You're not just getting leaner, you are literally slowing down the aging process at the cellular level. All right, enough theory. Here is your exact step-by-step action plan to flip that insulin switch and turn your body into a fat-burning machine. Step 1. Pick your 8-hour eating window. Most people find 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. works best, but find what works for your schedule. The real key here is consistency. Step 2. This is the most important one. Break your fast with protein and fat every single time. Eggs, avocado, nuts, Greek yogurt, or a clean protein shake with no added sugar. Save your carbs for later in your eating window. Step 3. Eat 2 to 3 solid meals within your window. Absolutely no snacking. Every single time you eat, insulin rises. Fewer eating events means more time spent burning fat. It's that simple. Step 4. Stay hydrated during your fast. Water, black coffee, or plain tea. 0 calories means a 0 insulin spike. Step 5. Try to move your body in the fasted state. A simple 20-minute walk before your first meal can amplify fat burning by up to 67%, according to research from the University of Bath. Do this for 30 days, and you'll notice something incredible happening. You're not just losing weight, you're losing weight effortlessly. The cravings disappear, the energy crashes are gone. You just have a body that finally remembers how to burn its own fat for fuel. Look, the diet industry has spent decades convincing you that weight loss has to be about suffering, eating less, moving more, white-knuckling your way through it all. But the truth is so much simpler. Control your insulin, and you control your weight. It's not about being perfect. It's about giving your body the right conditions it needs to do what it was designed to do, burn fat for fuel. Your body is a fat-burning machine.